Welcome to a world where architecture meets excellence and innovation finds its home amidst the stunning landscapes of Cape Town. Today we proudly present a showcase of excellence in design, Scott & Partners. Join us as we embark on a journey through some of the most prestigious addresses in Cape Town, where signature houses are born and dreams are crafted into reality. Scott & Partners.
Just over 5 years ago, I was a partner in a previous practice. My partner at the time and I decided we were on different sort of roadmaps and agreed to dissolve the partnership and sort of carve up the work, and gave the staff at the time the options of sort of joining one of us on our new independent roads, and Scott & Partners was born. It was nice. I didn't have to start cold, sort of came with a good platform and portfolio of projects and a great team. Liana was on board as an associate then. She's taken up the partnership here, and together, despite COVID, we've sort of grown the practice into a very stable, good studio. We've got a great pipeline of work, a lot of repeat clients, and the trajectory looks really good.
Mostly high-end residential is our bread and butter. And we've got some commercial projects like hotels and boutique hotels, which is always good. And we've also done the odd bit of school projects, just alterations and additions, but primarily high-end residential.
I think what's been amazing recently is the twin motion linkage that we have, the fact that it's so embedded in our workflow now, that dynamic link to be able to generate far more realistic images with very close to sort of real lighting, material, sun studies, and get that across to the client as part of the design concept package has been amazing. I'm very excited about where that's going. So now not only do you sort of give them this whole 3D model where they understand the space, it's the sort of the materiality, the views, the light, the context, we sort of pull that all in, and the gap between what the client has to imagine and the reality, what they're going to get that far early in the process has been brilliant.
Archicad saved us in COVID. Because with the BIM Server and everything, we were allowed to just jump on board with that, and everybody working remotely were allowed to use the BIM Server, and it really did, it saved us.
So to that, the studio really works on teamwork.
Yeah.
The guys have got brilliant teamwork sharing protocols in place. So when we were forced to close the practice, it was almost as simple as people taking the machines home
and just
plugging in, and you just weren't in the same studio.
Yeah.
We found the physical collaborative aspect, you can never take away the value of that, is the ability to communicate. But as a close second, remote working, video conferencing, and teamwork in Archicad, we cruised. You know, the school project was amazing. When we decided that it was going to be a brick facade, we literally at the time laid every brick on the computer and worked out little algorithms and scripts that would place the bricks, and how we set them on curves and how they would read in light with contrast and so on. Set out the brick mortar joints so that there were no funnies on site, and we found certain things that would have caused a problem on site.
Mm-hmm.
So, for want of a better word, we got to build the building on the computer, test run it in a virtual model, and then issue drawings that set out specific brick patterns off that, which saved us having to do that on a trial and error basis on site.
With reference to Archicad and with Greg in the concept modeling stage, and all of the tricky sites that we end up getting ourselves involved in. What's been great about Archicad is that it's so quick to turn around options. So, I mean, we've had one site, we've had about up to 13 to 16 different options in terms of a design, modeling, concept idea to put in front of the client, which is just amazing, you know, to be able to turn that around in a couple of days.
I think a huge part of the benefit is in having a working model is not only are you issuing drawings quickly, but you can solve and communicate, because you don't always have to generate a drawing. You can take a 3D view out of a model which shows a contractor or subcontractor what is happening. You can test various options or kind of solutions quickly by just moving elements around in your model, taking a screenshot, issuing it as an instruction, and it can be evolved into a technical drawing later. 3D software has transformed the way we work. Firstly, I think just conceptually for ourselves as a communication tool with our clients is many of them could never understand the 3D aspects of 2D drawings. So modeling, being able to navigate through models and show people spaces and journeys through buildings makes it infinitely easier to get the ideas across. It makes them that much more engaged and offering input, should we call it, on our designs. So you have to adapt and edit quickly, and the expectation is that you then present everything in 3D always. So you need to sort of perform in that. Other huge benefits working on the very tricky sites that we do in terms of slope and terrain is that ability to model what's there and then apply height restrictions and coordinate foundations and structures and find spaces that you wouldn't otherwise have seen. Even as skilled, experienced architects, you couldn't do it in 2D. So what it does, it just opens the doors of understanding opportunities and limitations of structure, site, context, regulation, all of these things.
Hi, I'm Marion and I'm an architectural intern. So this is only my second year of work, so based off not having a big background of 3D programming, this was my first time working full on a 3D program. And I think Archicad made it really easy. The interface, user-friendly, really good. You get the hang of it really quickly. You can go from modeling your timber purlins in your roof structure to a simple basic wall and slab, even to the finger grips on your joinery. It's just amazing.
Hi, I'm Pamela and I used Archicad from 2002 to 2005 and started recently in February using it again.
My name is Tim. I've been using Archicad for just over 2 years now.
I used Archicad as part of my internship in Switzerland. This is where I started. In 3D already.
Amazing. I've used it just since joining Scotland Department of Architect, so started 2021 and it's been just over 2 years now.
Yeah, it has evolved quite a bit. So loads of shortcuts are still the same, which I realized, but loads of things which are very, very different.
Yeah, I mean, I came into it having just used 2D CAD, so it's revolutionized the way I work, and I find it's very intensive setting the drawings up, but once they're set up, your life is so much easier.
Do you like the 3D in comparison to the 2D?
I do. I love 3D in comparison. Especially the fact that you can just press print and everything that you set up for print. You don't have to sit there manually releasing every single drawing.
For me, what I think is the major, big, huge difference is the site modeling. It is so easy and it's really, this is the best one. Which I see in comparison to other 3D programs. That's really good.
Yeah, no, I agree. It makes life super simple.
Scott and Barclays, good afternoon.
So, are you interested in the Graphisoft suite of products? Or maybe you would like to find out specifics as to how these products could be of benefit to your business? Well, then contact us at the TotalCAD Solution Center, the authorized distributor for Graphisoft products in Southern Africa.